Welcome to the Beer House Podcast. I'm Dan.
I'm Rob.
I'm Harmon.
And as usual, we're going to be trying out 3 different types of craft beers, and to accompany it, 3 random snacks that we got from T&T Supermarket. So let's cut to the chase here. Our first beer, we tried one of their beers last week. It was a Chat IPA from Rouge River Brewery based out of Markham. And it was so good that we got to do another Rouge River beer because it only makes sense. They make good beer. So this one in particular is called Brazilian Lemonade. It's a sour that's got lime and lactose in it. It's about 5%. And well, let's give it a shot. I've been told it's very refreshing. So let's see if it lives up to the name.
Amazing. So it looks good. At least the label looks beautiful.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does, right? It's green, it says Rouge River, it says Brazilian Lemonade. It's got
Beautiful green.
The lime in the water there.
Yeah, lime in the water, like a beach or whatever. It's pretty neat.
Looks really nice.
Yeah, probably kind of cool.
Let's see what it tastes like.
All right, well, let's do it. Sorry about this little pause. No one's talking. All right.
That's
All right.
funny.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Oh, I smell lots of lime in this. This is nice.
Wow. Amazing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's very lime. Like it's
If you like lime, this is the beer.
100%.
And it's a beer. It's not just lime.
Yeah.
This is so
real.
this is refreshing how they actually described it. Like if I was on a beach right now,
Some Hendrix in this.
like, getting sunburned to shit, because that's usually what happens, I would be drinking this all day.
Literally tastes like gin and tonic.
Yeah, kind of, right? Yeah, it's really good. It's
With
very
the lime, amazing.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
Lime hits the spot.
I would
What's the percentage on this now?
It's only 5%. Like that's pretty good.
So it's an easygoing beer.
Yeah, like it's just very easy drinking, but like super flavorful. I'm gonna give this
I'm
like
surprised.
I'm giving this an 8.5.
Can I see that, please?
I'm giving it a 9. A 9.
What about you, Herman?
I give this an 8.5.
8.5. Look at that.
Yeah.
Again, see, you never cease to surprise me because he always gives these low ratings, and last week he gave some random high ratings. So I don't know if this is going to be the trend, but I think, Rob, we got to keep an eye on him, see what's going on.
With the quality of the beer that's coming out right now, the numbers are going to be high.
It should be high, yeah.
I remember the
for
week
sure.
beforehand, it was quite low.
It was. That's why I'm wondering. I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. So
For seasonal kind of beers like this, maybe. So
maybe it's the hoodie that he's wearing with his earphones on top. Maybe that's why he's giving the high rating.
100%. 100%. Just I don't think it's sinking in.
Guys, you gotta understand, this is lemonade and lime.
Lemonade and lime.
Lemonade and lime. Yeah, it's Brazilian lemonade, but it's made with lime and
Sour
lactose.
with lime.
Yeah,
And it's a beer.
Pretty good.
yeah, it's
Fantastic.
This is
fantastic.
beer. Wow.
This is fantastic.
5%.
Wow.
And this kind of tastes like what's that?
You just said it tasted like.
I
beer.
did say gin and tonic, but
Yeah.
then also now it reminds me of something else too.
Oh,
like
did it?
What is those breezers?
Breezers.
Oh, the Bacardi Breezers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They have a flavor.
I
like
could see that. I could see that. Yeah, this is super tasty. I'm impressed.
The
This
lime is really good, really good.
And it's available now. If you guys want to buy it, the Rouge River Brewery.com, I believe, is the website. If not, just Google Rouge River Brewery and pick it up because it's fantastic. Or just go in person and then you get to try a bunch of beers. So it's always a good thing, right? And for those that are like, well, I'll just go to the LCBO. Hey man, go to the LCBO. That's cool. For those that don't know, that's the Liquor Control Board of Ontario. Yeah, we're in Ontario, Canada. But if you're in the area, it's always better to go directly to the brewery because you get fresh beer.
Correct.
Why wouldn't you want to drink beer that,
It just tastes better.
Yeah, I've had beer that was canned the day before, and it's like, oh my God, this was canned it's 1 day old. How much fresher are you going to get other than drinking right from the tank? Do you know what I mean?
You're not.
So it's just amazing. Okay, speaking of amazing, I'm going to cross my fingers and hope this next thing is amazing. This is one of our snacks that we're going to try. And we didn't randomly pick them out like we normally do out of the bag. We decided to kind of pre-pick them. Well, not really. We just randomly picked them and put them aside. But you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
This is a Lay's cucumber flavored chip. And it's, got a lot of green. It's got a bunch of slices of cucumbers and the chip on it. It says Lay's, and then it's got the Mandarin or Cantonese.
It's identical to
In there.
what we originally have here, just with cucumbers.
Yeah, essentially, and then obviously the language is on there. But I mean, on the back here there is English with the ingredients. And I'm trying to look here, but I can't find it. I was like, I'm pretty sure there might be some MSG in there. I was like, go MSG, but I can't see it. So yeah, let's give this a shot. It is, Lay's cucumber flavor. So we've got some already set to go. Wish us luck, and let's see how these taste. Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow. No.
No, like tastes like a cucumber, but
It's cucumber.
it's cucumber, but it doesn't
It's
taste.
advertised correctly.
Yeah, 100%. And then you get like a bit of the potato after, but it's like it's not a good combination. It just doesn't really sit too well.
It's not something you'd like continuously eat.
Just have to give it a second try.
Second chances are always good to give, but in this case, I don't think I would give that chip a second chance because
No.
it honestly just tasted like garbage. I'm gonna give it like, I don't know, a 3 out of 10.
3.5 for me.
Ooh, Rob's is 3.5. Herminder?
Yes, 3.5.
0.5.
Zero. Is that bad? You give it 0.
Wow.
That's the lowest rating ever.
I think we need to cheers to that because that was the
yeah.
lowest rating so far.
Yeah.
And yes, that's we got to put that one on the wall actually. And remind ourselves about that one.
Seriously. And I mean, yeah, you're probably thinking lowest rating ever. Well, 0 obviously makes sense, but I mean, I would, if it was really bad, I could even give it like a -10. In this case, so yeah, it's definitely like a, I don't know.
If you're a cucumber person, you might enjoy it actually, but I'm not that I eat cucumbers, but not like
Yeah, but not like
a person
this.
that
So
would eat a whole bag of that.
No.
cucumber and potato is just not a good
You
combination.
can't even share this with us.
No.
No, you can't.
I don't even
It's
think I'm
just,
gonna touch another
Someone's
chip.
gonna look at that and say, "Why did you give me this? What is this?"
Just tell them it's all dressed.
this ranks up there with the remember
I'm
that.
dressed.
Just tell them that.
Yeah,
that's
just tell
what
them
it
it's all
is.
dressed.
But
Like, yeah, it's good. Or sour cream and
Sour
onion.
cream and onion. Yes.
Yeah, true.
Perfect.
But like this is remember when Fernando was over and we tried that ridiculously crazy, terribly menthol herbal candy thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is kind of like that. Like it's like, okay, yeah, you want to come over, awesome. And then it's like 10 o'clock and you want to go to bed. You're like, all right, screw this. I'm gonna bring out these chips, make them eat these, so this way they get the hell out of my house.
Basically.
Like it's disgusting. So, I mean, if you're a fan of cucumber, go for it. I apologize in advance, but I think it's disgusting. So
Yes.
my rating stands.
My rating stands too.
Same
there you
here.
go.
Sorry to say this.
Yeah.
But this is the worst.
Well, let's just hope we're gonna move on to our next beer in a moment. But
Okay.
let's hope the snack that accompanies the beer
Correct.
is much better than.
As well as the beer.
Well, of course, the beer's got to be good. If the
Yeah.
beer's not good, then I mean, we just move on to another beer. But that's besides the point. All right, so let's move on to the second beer. These guys are based out of Kingston. They're called Fine Balance. This is the Double Oats and Cream Double IPA. It's 8.1%. So oats and cream. Usually, to get the haziness out of a beer, breweries add oats. So to make it, that look. So this is like oats and cream. So it's supposed to, I guess, give it kind of a better, creamier mouthfeel. We'll see we'll see how it is actually, not see what they say, because it's what we say.
The label looks pretty clean.
Yes, the label.
Simple and clean.
Very simple. Just a gray, like a light gray label, just as Fine Balance with their logo on it. And it just says double oats and cream.
A unicycle on
Unicycle, yes, that's
That's
right.
what it looks like to me. At least
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
symbol.
think it is. I think you're right. Well, I mean, yeah, because you're
Fine
bouncing on a
balance.
unit. But hey, there we go. Look at that. Learn something every day. And again, you want to order these guys, just Google Fine Balance Brewing, place your order. It's $15 for shipping, but it's worth it. I've had their beers in the past, and they're fantastic. So this one should not disappoint. Let's give it a shot. All right, here we go. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, boys.
Okay, smells like a typical IPA. You got a little bit of citrusy and some pine.
Wow, simple but very good.
Very tasty. It's, again, hazy. It's got that orange juice type look to it.
Yeah, very, very easy. But I
And
mean, it's a full beer.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very full-bodied beer. Like, you try it, it's got a little bit of bitterness, but it's still pretty sweet at the end. Again.
I think a regular beer drinker would enjoy this.
Oh, 100%. Like, and it tastes how it smells too. Like, you smell a little bit of citrus in it. It's got a little bit of juiciness to it, and it tastes very much the same. I like it. I'm into it. Harmon, do you like it or no?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It's pretty good. What would you rate it?
Rated 8.
Giving it an 8.
Very good.
Okay, I'm gonna say the same. Actually, I kind of agree with you. 8.
I would say 7.
7, really?
Yes.
Only 7?
Yes.
How come?
Yeah.
It's just a good beer. There's nothing exemplary about it, like
Oh, okay.
at all.
Oh, I
Alright.
gave it an 8. I was thinking that was just a good beer too.
No, like the lime was like fantastic. Like
Well, the
that
lime
was
was
that was
just-
over the top.
Yeah,
so you know
it's-
what I'm saying. So you're
How
giving
much-
it you're almost
But that's
giving
a
it.
sour. This isn't a double IPA.
But what did you give
Yeah.
the lime again? Sorry.
The lime I gave an 8.5 or 9, something like that.
Correct.
Yeah,
And you gave this one
an 8.
and this is like
But
almost like
for a double IPA, this is a very good double IPA.
correct. It is, but there's no extra like impact.
I guess
Upon
my
the double
ratings
IPA.
are pretty good then. And yours is
Yeah,
not.
I think you guys are switching right now. I
Yeah,
think that
what's going on
Yeah,
over
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Either.
He's getting really
So
You're
7.
really picky.
so 7, eh?
7.
Like that, is that a hard 7? Like
Hard
you're not
7
gonna-
for a double
yeah.
IPA. Unfortunately, I
Okay.
mean, if they came out with the more cream, then it might be better.
Okay, would you drink this again?
If you brought it over, yes.
Okay, but would you just buy it?
No.
If you saw it, like if you saw it
No.
like on a shelf,
If
you
this
wouldn't
was
buy it?
if this was like one of the few beers out of the generic ones you would have to buy usually, then yes, I would buy it.
The generic ones are all shit. So you
If I
can't-
saw
you
this
can't-
at LCBO when I was there, and I was like,
yeah, or just whatever. You saw it in a grocery store
maybe,
anywhere,
but
saw it on a shelf.
I wouldn't see myself going there specifically for a unicycle beer.
Unicycle beer. You guys heard it, eh? Unicycle beer. So
It is fine.
fine balance.
Unicycle. I
Well,
caught
we'll
that.
call
I
it the
caught that
unicycle
symbol.
beer. That's fine. But I don't know. I think it's a little bit better. But I mean, based on what you're saying, it doesn't sound like it's a 7. That's all why I was asking.
It's a 7.
Oh man,
I'm totally just like breaking
now
his
he's,
balls right now. What's that?
he's really busting his balls.
Yeah,
100%.
exactly. That's
Like
pretty
how
much
you
all.
used to do that to me, but now you're not doing it to me anymore because I guess I'm giving the rating.
That's I don't know. Just
Danny unfortunately thinks
Everything has to be his level or not.
he's the beer snob. So
exactly.
That's how it is.
I'm definitely the beer snob. Well, I mean, we're all kind of beer snobs because I mean, you guys won't drink regular beer because when you do, you're like, this tastes
No,
like
yeah,
like
it's
crap,
unfortunate. It's
just shit.
You just ruined it for us.
now there's
Yeah.
now it's actually unnecessary to do it.
And now you're gonna ruin it for everybody else too.
Well, I'm hoping I do because the
Yeah.
way I look at it, it's like do you want McDonald's or do you want homemade burgers, right? So that's kind of like how it is.
Okay, that's a good way of pointing that out. Yeah,
100%.
100%.
You slap your
And
good cheese on.
now I'm really
You got your
going to
good
want to go
layers.
for that cheesy homemade burger. Now, where is it?
Your cheesy
Where's
homemade
that?
burger, you just drank it.
How about where's the pizza?
Where's the pizza?
You just drank that too. That was the the Rouge River sour. You drank that too. See, there you go. Got you covered, buddy. I'm there for you, right here. You got a special place in my heart. I gotta find my heart somewhere in my body, but when I find it, you have a special place.
It's the left side.
That's nice. Okay, good to know.
You're welcome. Okay, let's do a snack. So again, we just kind of picked them. This guy is turtle chips. It's sweet corn flavor, and it says Turtle News chips on it. It's got a picture of a cartoon turtle on it that actually says "Wow, 4 layers." So it's supposed to be, I guess, like a 4-layered chip.
It's like a puffy chip.
Yeah, it looks puffy. It looks like a bugle, but like with extra layers inside.
Yes, that's exactly right.
So its
Should be
ingredients are in English, so that's.
It looks like you're supposed to drop it in soup.
Ooh, this is a product of Korea. Look at that. Awesome.
Fantastic.
So it says this.
feels like
What's that?
you
Sorry.
could eat it like cereal. It looks like cereal.
Yeah, it does look like Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Yes.
100.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
Captain Crunch.
Let's do this.
All right, let's give it a shot and see how it goes. I'm grabbing one piece. Rob's gonna grab a piece. There you go. All right. Okay.
Not bad at all.
Like 1,000 times better than the last one. It is very sweet. It does have a sweet Cornish taste to it, but
Yes.
It's almost like if you dipped a bugle in sugar.
This is what,
That
yes,
is-
and layered.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously
Oh,
layered.
man.
But yeah, that's kind of how it
That
tastes, right?
sounds really good.
I think you should do it.
I think that was
I
a
think
really
you should
good
do
one.
it, 'cause
Very
you
good
just
one.
said, you,
No,
know,
I
you
s-
suggested it.
But I'm supposed to plant it in your head so you do
no. Why always me?
it. Because you said something.
What did I say?
So anyway,
It's a really good snack. That I can say for Korea, hands down. What flavor is sweet corn? So
Sweet
we
corn.
will pick up more of these in different flavors if possible.
yes.
Because these seem to be
So what's the brand?
It just says turtle
little
chips.
chips.
Oh, Orion. My bad.
Okay.
All right.
So we'll try to remember that.
Yeah, 100%, guys.
Do you know what section we got it at? Or
The
Probably
chip
the chip section.
section.
there was so many chips.
The chip.
Pretty sure
the
though.
whole
Section.
section was chips.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
chip
there's a section that has
section.
chips. Because
And
if
in
you
that
went to the
section-
section that had fruit, you
We
probably
went-
wouldn't find
They would
chips.
not have
But we
chips.
went
There
to
you
like
go, exactly.
3 different sections to find all these chips. You know?
And we found this chips.
And we found
in
them.
the chips.
In the chip
Found them
section.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you
The-
want to keep talking about it? Because
but
we can't.
No, no,
feel
no.
Kind of
I
sad.
know what section we found them in. We found them in the seafood section, in the turtle
Yes.
chip section.
Turtle
Yes.
chips.
In the turtle
section.
chip section. There we go.
That's where we found it.
So if you ever
Okay.
go to T&T Supermarket, if you know what that is and you're in the area, go to the turtle chip section and you'll find them.
Just ask them, where's the turtle chip section? They'll guide you.
Oh
Don't
yeah, for
worry,
sure. I
guys.
can't see anything going wrong with that. They wouldn't look at you like you're crazy or all, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully they understand you.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you can say, look, I want the turtle chips, not those crappy ass cucumber lays. So
Yeah. True.
they
Steer-
should understand.
Steer away from
That's a
those.
write-off.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Take
was
a
just
picture of that.
that was just terrible. But hey,
Save the crap of the week.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
yeah, that was definitely the worst one.
Yeah,
so
that was the
far.
worst
Crap
one.
of the
Well,
week,
I mean-
or are we gonna call
I
it
mean,
crap of the year?
Okay,
Well,
well,
so far it's been the worst one out of
The worst one. I
all.
gave it a
no,
0.5.
actually, hang on. The herbal candy, I think, was worse than that
Oh, true.
because that was like stale chocolate mixed with menthol. Like it was disgusting.
Which episode was that?
That was the first episode.
Okay. So just want to let people know, you know.
Oh, good
Okay.
call. Good call. Yes,
What-
that's the
what-
episode we did with Fernando.
By chance, do you remember the ratings on those? Or no? If not,
No, I think we gave higher than.
but then a
than these.
0.5, right? So a
But-
0.5 is super low. So I
In-
mean, we'll leave this one at the super low rating. There's
Yeah,
going to be other
0.5.
menthols and there's going to be
Yeah.
other
Okay.
types of
Okay.
chocolates.
All right.
They're going to come up. So we'll leave the cucumber
Yes.
as the lowest.
0.5.
right
It is,
now.
has its title.
All right, guys.
So if you like cucumber, go buy it. We won't judge you to your face, obviously, because we can't see you. But we're totally going to judge you behind your back.
Especially if you're holding it and walking down the street.
Oh, 100%, because that's just how it works. All right. So these guys, these turtle chips. Speaking of ratings,
The turtle chips,
yes.
I give it.
I give it an 8.5.
Oh, okay.
All right, 8.5.
I was thinking 8.
8. Okay. I'm gonna say 7.5.
Oh.
Oh,
Why is that?
Why is that?
Why is that?
Dan?
Well, I'm so glad you
On
asked.
tonight.
Because anything under 8, we gotta be.
You
Question.
need to
Questioning.
justify it. No, it's
Yeah, we gotta
100%.
justify this. Yeah.
I like them. I like the way they taste. I just found that they were. I mean, granted, it is sweet corn flavor, so I get that.
Which was all
I just found it was a little too sweet.
too
That's
sweet,
all.
Too sweet.
But they were still tasty.
That's
It's
why I
just a
gave it
little
an
too-
8.
That's why
But
the
you have
sweet
to
corn.
give it an 8, 7.5.
Sorry, what's the
extra 0.5?
Sorry, Dan.
Yeah.
Let me ask you again a question. What's the on the front of that packaging?
Yep.
What does it say? What type of flavor?
Well, that's what I just said. I know it's sweet corn flavor. but
Okay,
it was,
just making
it
sure.
was sweeter than sweet corn. Shut up. Anyways, it was really
So are
good.
you going to give it based on a rating of what you like, or just on what it's telling
What
you, and
it's
then how it's
advertised,
like?
yeah.
I'm gonna base it on
Because it's
what I think
advertised.
and not what you're telling me.
Well, it's advertised really well.
It is very well advertised.
I mean, just
So
the
then
bag itself is advertised
why
really
are
well,
you
and the taste is
judging?
amazing. So why are you judging it now?
You know what?
Why you
Stop
give it a
making me
bad
feel
rating?
guilty, okay?
No, Dan.
7.5 is not right.
Exactly. It just seems like it's a low rating for
That's
that
a low
type, for
rating
a
now,
really
you
good
know.
chip like this.
Listen, that's like 75%. That's actually a pretty good rating.
Well,
Yeah,
then
just-
don't-
it's better than a
don't hate on
7.
It's a
70%.
pass,
It's better than a
but, you know, it's
7.
not enough.
70%.
Yeah, I went up half. It's better than a 7, so I'll have to say mic drop. Okay, so
Mike,
We'll leave it at that.
yeah, totally
yeah,
leave it at that.
leave it at that.
Okay, so let's move on to our next beer, and hopefully we all give over an 8 apparently. So let's see what happens.
Let's see.
This third beer is from Bandit Brewery. So we've tried a bunch of Bandit breweries in the past. Bandit Brews in the past.
Yes.
And apparently the beer's taking its effect. And and they're great. Like they've been around for a while now.
That's the sugar. Sorry.
And they've always been like a solid brewery, to be honest. But they've just gotten better year after year. And their IPAs are fantastic. They are in the heart of the Junction in Toronto, Ontario. Look them up if you want. Again, they deliver. Go there in person. They got a wicked patio, so if you are in the area, their patio is fantastic. Just go and just hang out. And it's open all year round because they got a heated floor and everything. And it's completely enclosed. Well, for the winter anyway.
Very nice.
This guy in particular isn't an IPA, even though their IPAs are fantastic. This is an Imperial Stout, which is another fantastic thing that they do. So
The label looks nice.
oh yeah, the label's really cool. It's called Inside the Gold Mine. It's a Mexican hot chocolate Imperial Stout.
Oh my.
It looks like you're walking into a gold mine with the troughs.
Yeah, it totally does, right? Like
Stout.
it looks like a little like a tunnel you're walking
Mine
in.
shaft.
It's got little lines, yeah, or a mine shaft. There you go. Like
It's a mine shaft.
So tell us, what's the percentage?
Yes, it is. Well, gold mine. There you go.
Percentage?
Again, the beer. This is about 10%.
Ooh. Okay.
So it's yeah, it's.
And that's the last beer of the night, huh?
This will be the last beer of the night. Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
So yeah, it is 10%. It's like a Mexican hot chocolate, so it's almost like similar to. It's like a cross between a regular Imperial Stout and a pastry stout. So pastry stout's like a dessert stout. So
Uh-huh.
A Mexican
I've had
hot
pastries
I already
that are
know
like-
exactly what you're talking
yeah, like
about.
you know, like peanut butter or s'mores or whatever.
Yeah.
I will open.
Mexican
This one's Mexican hot chocolate, which is supposed to
hot
have
chocolate.
cinnamon and coffee in it. So let's give it a shot.
Cinnamon.
I am excited for this one.
Just got it all over my hand. Awesome.
Beautiful.
Title of my
Trying
sex
to tell
tape.
you something.
What's that?
Trying to tell you something. It's gonna be a good one.
It better be a good one, because if it's not, I'm gonna be disappointed because I got beer all over me right now.
Well, I'll give you the good rating then.
You better give me a good rating, because if you don't, I'm gonna have to hear it from Rob. He's just gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear it from Rob.
He'll be relentless.
Let's
Cheers.
find out. Cheers, boys.
All right, cheers. All right,
Smells does not smell good.
It smells like it's bourbon barrel aged, to be honest. It smells like it's aged in a bourbon barrel because it's got like a bourbon kind of smell to it. Let me
Oh, yeah?
see what it tastes like. What do you smell? Smell like kind of liquory?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Okay, let's give it a taste.
Oh, it's good. It's different. Oh, it's different. It's
This reminds me of Unifying Dye from Blood Brothers.
similar.
It's got like coffee. It definitely has cinnamon in it. I still get a little bit of like a liquory kind of barrel flavor in it, but wow.
I do taste that cinnamon.
You do, right?
Oh yeah.
It's good.
So good.
Like this is
But I'm
It's
telling
a
you the
serious
truth,
beer.
I don't know if this is okay to be on podcast, but kind of allergic to friggin' cinnamon.
Are you?
Right?
Yeah, but
But you drink Unifying Dye.
yeah,
And it
So
has
it's
cinnamon
good.
in it as
but I
well.
still feel it.
Yeah,
But I just don't
Epi-
cry about it.
okay.
But just
Well, I
let you
mean,
guys
we're
know.
splitting this, right? So you shouldn't be so
Yeah,
bad.
stuff.
And again, for those that don't know, Unifying and Dye is, or Unify or Dye, excuse me, is a beer from Blood Brothers. It's a 7% stout that's made with cinnamon and coffee as well. And yeah, this is very similar. It's got a nice sweetness at the end, goes down easy. I mean, it's 10%, but doesn't drink like 10%.
Not at all. Not at all. I would say I would be plus
Tastes
the can
like-
is like a small can.
Doesn't it taste light though?
No, it tastes like it's serious, but
Serious?
It tastes probably like about 7 or 8%.
Yeah.
but not 10.
Does not taste like 10, but this
No.
is fantastic.
Yes.
Like, I mean, I'm never disappointed with the stouts they've had. I had a stout from them before that was a sour stout, and it was barrel aged. Hibernator, and I think it was last year's 2022, so they aged it a year. It was barrel aged, and we tried it, and it had like it kind of tasted like this a little bit, like where you get that little bit of the hint of the liquor, the bourbon, and then a little bit of sourness at the end. It was really good. I was impressed.
And it's happening again. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean,
That
well,
could be the
remember
try,
remember
and I
that
felt
creme
that.
remember the creme brulee stout we
Yeah.
had? Yeah, like that was them too.
Okay.
Right? So
Yes, exactly.
now you remember, right?
Oh, I can remember that.
Yeah. So
It's like
between the two, would you say this was better than the creme brulee?
no, nothing beats.
Yeah, that creme brulee was
Oh.
good. It was basically a 10% stout as well, but it had like a vanilla caramel flavor to it. It was just
Wow.
It was nice and
Out
sweet.
of this world.
Yeah, it was out of this world.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to ratings. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, exactly what I was gonna give it.
8.5.
8.5. Okay.
5. We can
So-
deal with that.
Yeah, we're all over 8, so nobody's gonna get in trouble, I
No
guess.
one's gonna
Right?
get questioned.
That's why I gotta go a little higher.
That's
Perfect.
why.
Yeah, because if you had
No,
said like
I was gonna say 8, but 8.5.
8 is okay, but like if you had said like less than 8
Yes,
after
we're
what
in
you
trouble.
said about how it being so good, then I would have been like, dude, what the fuck, man?
Would this be a beer that you would have?
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay. Then,
Yes.
then it's a fair rating.
It's fair.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, can't get enough of that. That was so good. Okay, moving on. Our snack time. Our final snack time. Excuse me while my voice went crazy. It's like I was going through puberty or something. Our final snack time is potato chips by the brand Jack and Jill. They are cumin barbecue flavor, and it's got a picture of barbecue meat, which I can't even tell what kind of meat that is. Is it like ribs or is that like a
Some kind of steak or a rib? No, it's some kind of steak, but it looks
it's a
like
steak? It looks kind of bumpy.
I'm not sure.
It's kind of weird.
It's
Anyways,
on top of leaves and yeah. Well,
yeah, it's on top of a wood block with some basil.
I would have thought it was teriyaki, but in small
Does
little
this
letters it
have
says
a
cumin
MSG?
barbecue.
Let's check and see.
Are
if
you
it has
allergic
MSG.
to MSG as well?
Don't, because
If you are, we can take it
so
out.
excited when there's so much.
Oh, it just makes me
MSG.
laugh.
Dan, do
I
you
just
have-
laugh.
Do you have that stuff that takes the MSG out?
Yeah, it's called just eating it and not thinking about it.
That's true.
Gotcha.
That is
Yeah,
actually
it's,
so much.
It's a new technique I learned back in Nam.
Back in Nam.
Yeah. Way
Gotcha.
back then.
Gotcha.
That's jokes.
So are we gonna grab one?
Yeah, we're gonna grab one. I'm just kind of looking at the label here. So it's I don't see MSG in there.
All right.
All right.
So no MSG.
No. So let's give her.
All right. Let's try it out.
Do it.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Uh,
Almost tastes like a regular potato chip to me.
literally
Same.
a standard chip, but the cumin. Do you taste the cumin?
No.
Not really. I wouldn't
No.
say it stands out at all.
No, I get like maybe like a hint of barbecue, but very, very,
Very.
faint.
Yeah.
Yes. Very light. You're more or less just eating a potato chip, literally.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, okay, this is disgusting, but let's say you had a potato chip and you licked off all the potato flavoring and then you ate it. You still get that hint of potato, that hint of barbecue. That's
Yeah,
kind of what
okay,
it
that's
reminds
That's
me.
what you're
exactly
trying to
kind of.
say?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly what it is.
No.
It's all right.
It tastes like a smoky baked potato.
You get smokiness. Okay,
A little smoky,
Okay.
but that's it. It's nothing else.
it's just very
It's nothing
faint.
special.
It's very simple.
I'm not impressed with it,
No.
but I'm not like disgusted by it either.
No.
I would
I
have
can
thought it
still
would have
eat
been like more of that
It's just that.
like flavor with that meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the front
exactly.
there.
Well,
There
we'll
should have
never
been more
buy
to
this
it.
again. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it, but if it was offered to me, I'd eat
Yeah,
it.
I'll still eat it. Yeah.
But like if someone's like, "Hey, I got cucumber chips," I'm like, "Do you want me to leave? I'll just go home now. It's okay. I understand."
I understand.
I get the
too,
point.
yes.
I don't
That
think I
is
would have
the
said
big-
anything. I think I would have just
yeah.
got up and just walked out because cucumber, like they should know.
They should know, but like I would be like, I
I'd
would be
rather
like,
give you a cucumber.
I would
than
just be
give you
like,
a cucumber
"So
chip.
I got these chips.
That's what you're trying to say.
Do you want some cucumber chips? Oh, geez,
Yeah.
look at the time. Gotta go.
I get it.
That's
Oh,
exactly it.
maybe a cucumber, but not the cucumber chips,
Yeah.
please.
No.
Maybe cucumber and then maybe some chips afterwards, but not both together at the same time. It just doesn't work. These guys, yeah, I mean, they're okay, but like I said, I'm a little disappointed because I expect them to be a little bit more bold tasting. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give these a 7 out of 10.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I say you say that, I say 6.5.
Okay. All right. You went a little bit lower, but
Yeah.
not much.
Not much.
I give it a 5.
Oh my God, you get a 5.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's just a,
Wow.
it's just a
He's
regular
really
chip. There's
changing,
nothing.
Yeah,
science.
it's a regular chip.
It's a regular chip. There's nothing really.
It's true. You
There's
can
no
buy.
over,
True, okay.
and it's not even just like a
So we
regular
gave it
chip.
a
It's even
50%.
if you got a Lay's classic chip, in
Yeah.
any assortment of flavors.
No.
This doesn't have a flavor punch in
So
any way.
okay, let's talk
But one-
about this.
hang on a
Let's
second.
say
Or
if it was
any
an
other
original.
brand.
No, let's just say you have original and then you had this.
Yeah, but the original has more salt, even more than
So
this. as
which
well.
one would you go for?
Which one would I go for? I would probably go with other brands strictly because this one doesn't have enough of that. I don't know if it's the salt. Maybe it's the salt.
Well, I didn't find these that salty to be
But,
honest.
but that's maybe the other half. Maybe that's why I find those classic chips better because maybe it is the
You
salt.
have the extra. It's salt.
If I
is a
if I were
flavor
to compare
enhancer.
them, compare like the the backing on that,
Right.
then we can figure out what the numbers would be.
Salt is a flavor enhancer, right? So, I mean,
just
they
know-
didn't taste all salty. Is there like
How
what's
much
the sodium intake on this thing?
Sodium is 37% of.
Your daily intake. So there's still a lot of sodium in there. It's 900 milligrams or 800 milligrams, something like that.
For the bag, or
How many grams?
Oh, my bad. 860 milligrams. So per 100 grams. And this bag is only, I think this bag is fully 100 grams. So, I mean, it doesn't have that much salt in it. I mean, it does have a lot of salt, but it doesn't taste like it does.
no, it doesn't at all. But either way, my rating stands at 5.
Okay, 5,
Okay, we're not gonna.
6.5.
I said
7.
6.5. Yeah.
I'll say 7 just because I said 7. I'm not going to change it.
But you want to change it. I know you do.
Well, I don't know because I'm comparing it to
Maybe-
those
what
cucumber
would
chips,
you-
and I
okay, so
hated those
change it,
cucumbers.
so-
So screw it, 7.
7 still.
Yeah, we'll still stand.
All right.
So we'll see what the other ratings are in our next episode for our next beer and snacks, beers, excuse me, and snacks. But in the meantime, check out those beers on the websites. Google them. You got Bandit Brewery, you got Rouge River Brewery, and you have Fine Balance. Check them out because
All great beers.
100% all great beers. I keep saying 100%, but I gotta say it again. Ready? 100% all great beers.
Guys,
Yes,
100%.
100%.
Yep, there we go. Look at that.
We'll give it 100.
If we had the emoji for the 100% right now, it should be popping up like wildfire. Just like 100%, 100%, 100%. But anyways, we will leave you, and hopefully you guys shop and pick up some fantastic beer, and we will talk to you soon.
Have a great night, guys.
Yeah. Have a great night.
See you later.